Just whatever comes, trust it. Because this is your message. And it's not often in words, it's just in presence. Just spend a moment with it. And if it could speak, what would it show you? If it could guide you, where would it lead you? Now, notice this presence is offering you something. It may not be in a physical way, but just in a feeling, in a truth, in a remembering. Just receive it. And just let it settle gently within you. And when you feel ready, begin to step back. The grove softens, the trees fade gently, and you return to your breath, to your body, to your cup. Now, bring awareness to your tea, fully, wholly back at your tea. It's no longer just tea. It's that doorway and the message all at once. So before we start sipping the tea, just set an intention and ask that you may understand what is being shown. Now take your cup, and as you sip, step back into the grove. Then with your second sip, begin to see more clearly. And with your third sip, just receive what has been offered. And with your fourth sip, just trust that the meaning is unfolding. And then with this final sip, because we leave a little bit in the bottom, carry that gift back with you. And just remember the grove, it's never far away. It lives within you. It's waiting. whenever you're ready to return. And what you were shown in your little grove, it's yours to carry, just in your own way. Well, look at that. It's already got a whole lot of leaves just waiting to be talked about. But next, we pick it up. Let me just see what you've been saying. Yeah, no, that Eve, all in your own time, that's fine. Just like, oh, my camera is not focusing. Hey, come on, you can do it. You need to check. Leave a little bit in the bottom. Leave a little bit in the bottom. And Howard, it's always my magic cauldron, definitely. Love that. All right, you pick your cup up and you swirl it around. Mind you, I haven't left much there. I must have been thirsty today. Turn it around. My camera has got a mind of its own today. There we go, it's focused. Swirl it again. Well, it's not going to swirl very much. You should leave a bit more than this normally. Turn it around. Swirl again. And turn it around. And I probably don't need my paper towel today because I just chugged a whole lot more than I normally do. You normally leave a lot more than that in the bottom. Pop your saucer over the top and then just flip it over. And we just leave it there for about 30 seconds. Not long. And then we'll see what the leaves have to say out of my magic cauldron. I love that. Oh, Peter. Yes, yeah. I normally have the paper towel because with all this computer gear around me, I decided to have the the paper towel was a safe option. But yeah. Yes, tea bags are not great things. You're better to make your own tea bags out of calico or something like that, because when they bleach them, there's so many chemicals put in them sometimes. So yeah. Oh, have you sent it? Have you? Okay, let's have a wee look-see. Let's have a look. Oh, so that was the Scottish tea's come out quite good, hasn't it, Peter? So yes, I can see the sailboat. What else have we got there? Oh, I can see lots in there. I'm gonna have to sit with this cup, Peter, because I can see an aeroplane. I've never seen an aeroplane before. There's an aeroplane on yours. Are you going to travel again? Wonderful. What you got is a sailboat. Below that, large dragon with a parrot. Headbeak, shogun warrior with rod raised behind him. A large flower and a stem. Egret. Beautiful. You didn't see the aeroplane, did you? I'm just going to show you, Eve. This is what Peter does, and she sends. Let's find. Hang on, I've got it here. Let's go to Peter. You've just sent the mess. Oh my goodness. You did a good mess, didn't you? Where's the aeroplane? So this is what Peta sends me. So she sends me her cup. So you can see the sailboat up there. Oops. Okay, it's not going to open them all at once. And that's the other part of it. And the giant thing I can see is like a giant mystical creature. No, you don't have to, but you can if you want. And I will look at Peta's a bit later and get a whole lot more out of it too. And there, up there is the aeroplane. So you can email them to me, Eve. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be a cool cup, Peta. I will definitely do that. Ah, good, Katie. I haven't heard of those ones here either. Tazo and Yogi. Wonderful. Let's do this. In a roundabout way, that's what you're wanting, Eve. All right, we've had 30 seconds, haven't we? Let's put it up. Let's see what we can see. Let's move this away a wee bit. I feel like it needs to be around that way to start with. What have we got in there? You see a seahorse? Yes, I can see that. I think I saw that in Peta's one too. So we got at least another 45 odd minutes, Eve. A tortoise. Hi, CG. Beautiful CG. Michelle and CG are beautiful teachers. And I think I saw Caitlin down there too. Caitlin is a beautiful teacher as well. And if you are a teacher and I haven't recognized your bubble, please say hi. Please tell everyone what you do and when you're next live. Seahorse tortoise. Tortoise. Eve, you're so lovely. It means you've got so much going on that it's all just clumped together. And it says, slow down, Eve. Slow down, Eve. A gnome with a pink peaked hat. Gnome with peak hat. And a frog. Yes, Eve, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. And when we have had, I forgot to say, when we had the water in the pot, we had a whole lot of floating leaves too. Quite a lot actually, which means, yes, we did a tortoise, we said, Peta. That means there's visitors coming, and whether that's that can be physical visitors, you might be getting a lot of physical visitors, you might be getting a lot of spiritual visitors, or you be getting a mixture of both. So we had quite a lot in the teacup today, which I completely forgot to tell you about. All that gas bagging, I completely forgot to start recording on the other channel, and I am doing that now. So you can't, Eve. You just have to try again in another cup later. So you can do another cup and send it to me if you want, and I can see what's there. What can I see? Shall we turn it around a wee bit? I can see too. See, I'm looking down on it, which is a different sort of view that you've got. But I can see two lovebirds sitting in a tree. Okay, we'll go with chicken, shall we? Chicken chewing on a stick, making me hungry. It could be that because of the tea bag, Eve. Yeah. Two figure skaters, one holding the other up in the air. Ooh. I love that, but I cannot see that. Isn't that interesting? See, we all see something different, and it's fabulous doing it as a group like this, because then we get such an amazing reading for all of us. Yeah. The figure skaters, okay. Howard, that gymnastic yoga that people do together. I don't know the name, but I've been watching them do it on the beach. Gymnastic yoga. Ooh. Ah, Katie. Katie, you're my girl. Love that. Let's just put gymnastic yoga and I'll see what comes to me about that. Because it's not coming to me. A heron. So I hope you're not driving, Katie. You said you might be driving when you came to this. Hope you're not drinking and driving. Heron. Heron. Yes, lots of leaves. Yeah, now that'd be fun, wouldn't it, Peter? Love that. The man is on his back in an asana and the woman is balancing on his hands. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. I know. Yep. And I used to do a lot of yoga before I had my issues. But I never was able to do that one. That's great support, isn't it? Great support. All right, Evie, take care. Yes, probably Peter. Probably Katie. Definitely. Yeah, let's meet up on Zoom, eh? And do that. A koala. Fabulous. Maybe. Maybe Eve. Yeah, definitely go and study. Definitely go and study. Oh, wow, Howard. Okay. You'll have to send me their names and I'll have a look. I do, because of my mobility, I do seated Tai Chi, I do seated Qigong, and I do seated yoga. So, yes, don't get kicked out of uni, Eve. Katie, I love it. All right, let's see what's on the sides. Let me hold it up so you can see what's on the sides. Ah, that's fabulous, Katie. My daughter is not great into tea. She's getting better. She does like some of the ones I create, which is good. A bee. What sort of bee? A bumblebee or a honeybee? Do you think? Bumble. And hi, Nikisha. I don't think I said hi to you. You see the bee too? All right, let's turn it around a wee bit because there's lots up that side. Acorn. And a tiny, tiny, I can see that. It's a tiny butterfly. Fabulous. I think she's taking a wee break, Howard, which is a shame, eh? Love Michelle. Ah, I was wondering if anyone would see that. Love it, Nikisha. You're all very imaginative. That's so cool. All right, my darlings, shall we I'm covered in tea now. Shall we see what the leaves have to actually say to us? Yes, we all are. We all are. We are all beautiful, beautiful souls. Beautiful and unique. Sorry, that was pretty loud, probably on the speaker. I was just getting the tea off my hands. Alrighty, alrighty. Shall we? Oh, which one do I need? So let's. Oh, I was upside for a minute. Upside down for a minute. Ooh, reading a book. I like that. Reading a book. I am a book girl. I love books. So let's write that down. Person sitting. Oops. Sitting. I can't spell. Wish I could do that. Ankle resting on my knee. Resting on knee. Reading. Reading is my thing. But you get the best part, P. This is where we. So these were the leaves. Let me just wipe the bottom of the cup because it's quite messy. Those were the leaves we had, and we've all picked up beautiful things of them. And now we're going to see what each of them have to say to us, and then we'll have then I'll put them all together and see what each one of them, what they mean as a Trying to make some room here so I can see my book. So what they mean as a whole, like an oracle message, I guess, as they mean as a whole. So this one. Oh no, P. Yes, yeah. It is, eh? I was looking at that too. It is a gorgeous picture. Did you draw it yourself, P? That is fabulous. All right, so we had, yes, exciting, P. We had a seahorse to start with. And I'm going to pour myself some more tea. I'm going to get rid of some of, oh no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Seahorses, a gentleness, and patience, and they have an amazing, unique strength, don't they? And it just tells us that power doesn't have to be big and strong. We don't have to be giants to be powerful. The little seahorses, they have an amazing power, and resilience that carries them a long way. And there is a lot of nurturing energy when you see a seahorse as well, and emotional sensitivity comes with the seahorse. They're just beautiful, beautiful creatures. Then we had the tortoise or the tortoise or the turtle, depending on which side of the pond you are. And they naturally are all about slow, steady progress. And then that brings in long-term success when you have that slow, steady progress. And when you see the tortoise, it encourages patience, and trust in divine timing. It's those things that you're building now. What path you're on now may take time, but it will be lasting. It will be absolutely secure if you have that slow, steady progress with it. And then we had the delightful gnome with the peak hat. I love seeing things like that. The more magical, mystical. I love it when I see fairies. I haven't seen a fairy for a while, actually, in my cup. I've seen them in nature, though, which is delightful. Gnomes are guardians, definitely guardians. They're guardians of the earth, and they symbolize protection, grounded wisdom, and they are unseen helpers. They are delightful. And when you see a gnome in the leaves, it can suggest that you are being supported in practical and material matters, is how they represent themselves in the leaves. Then we had the frog. The frog is cleansing. The frog is about it brings cleansing, it brings renewal, and it brings emotional transformation. With your beautiful emotions, and we see frogs often when things are a bit stagnant, and that stagnant energy is wanting to be released. Wanting to be make way for beautiful, fresh energy. Then we have the two lovebirds sitting in a tree. That was my one. And that is all about love. And we had the red rose at the beginning with the card as well. Fabulous. So it's love, but it's partnership as well, and harmony in relationships. And those don't have to be loving, love relationships, beautiful friendships, and long-term, like I have a friend, I call her a soul sister. It's just that sort of harmony in relationships as well. Definitely indicates closeness to someone, and some bonding, that's going on, and maybe seeing this in the cup as strengthening of that emotional connection. So, beautiful. I love that, Nikisha. Yes. Aren't they special? They're so special. They really are. Then we had this was Peter, I think, with a chicken chewing a stick. And I feel like, because I don't think you would see a chicken chewing a stick in real life. I feel like that's not what they do, but maybe. That is persistence. That is persistence in those small things, those small tasks, and okay, so they like sticks, twigs. Yes, yeah. Um, and it's persistence in small tasks, but also just staying occupied with the simple, the small steps, those little things, and that is necessary work. That is what keeps that movement on your path going. Um, and the figure skaters, and the one lifted up in the air, it's a bit like our gymnast as well that Howard saw too. It's trust. It has to be trust, but definitely balance, and not necessarily a physical balance, a balance in everything in our lives around us. Have balance, and beautiful gracefulness as well. Yeah. And this could also, because there's two of them, it also concerns partnership, where you have one supporting the other at the moment, or maybe it's where you're requiring trust from another person as well. So this is what sees in the figure skating. And then we had the what Howard said, the yoga man with the lady on his hands, and that is trust as well. But that one is much deeper. I feel that one comes out as a much deeper trust than the figure skaters. So and again, it's balance, but it is also a stronger harmony between energies as well. I feel that one's saying it's just ramped up a little bit more. Definitely brings an alignment and strength, and so that's an alignment between our strength and surrender, and definitely the masculine and feminine energies working as well, working together in harmony, when you see that situation. Then we had the koala, lovely koalas, and they are all about rest and comfort and emotional security, and they definitely tell you when you see them in the cup is slow down and nurture yourself. That is the biggest thing the koala can say to you. And then we had the bumblebee. The bumblebee is about productivity. It's about community, and it's also about those beautiful, sweet rewards that come from effort. They are delightful, and they are again that consistent work. They're all about that consistent work. Keep on moving. Keep on taking small steps if you have to, but keep that work going. Be persistent, and that will bring the abundance when you see the bumblebee. Then we have acorn, and don't have any acorn trees around here, but in a big park, a massive property that was left to our city, and it's a delightful park, and they have lots of acorn trees, and they are just beautiful. They, like any seed, is about potential. It's about growth, but it's also with the acorn. It's also about that future strength. Um, Other seeds, not necessarily strength, but definitely the potential and the growth. Um, and even something so small like that can grow into something absolutely amazing and strong and powerful over time. So, beautiful. That is fabulous. I love it, P. Yeah. Hello, Susie. So lovely to see you. Hi, hi, hi. Then we had the tiny butterfly. I love butterflies. I It's out there. I made a diamond dot piece of art with a butterfly, and it just sparkles. It's so beautiful. They are about subtle transformation and beautiful, delicate change. It's about a beautiful, tender new beginning of something that is gathering, in your field, but it's not a dramatic shift. Definitely not. Excuse me. Then we have the cow with the skull, and the hat on the horn. I loved that. I can see that. I close my eyes and I can see that still. That is beautiful. And that one, I think we've got a bit of a blend going on with that one. It's sort of blending endings with character and resilience. So it's maybe honoring the past while we carry forward that wisdom, and that sense of individuality as well. Because, a cow with a hat on its horn is very individualistic. So honor your uniqueness. There's so much beauty in that. Then we had the person sitting with an ankle on the knee, reading. I loved that, loved that. And that's learning. But it's also relaxation as well. It's reflection. It's patience, because it does take patience to read a book. But it's self-reliance as well. We often see that symbol when we're walking our own path with confidence, and that's definitely how you'd look at that. It's fabulous. Oh, and the heron. We had the heron too. Missed the heron. The heron is independence, patience. We've got a lot of patience going on, haven't we, here? And trust. Patience and trust. And self-reliance. And again, it's you see this in the leaves when it is, when you're on your own path, and sometimes, we need to acknowledge, again with this, acknowledge that that past and absorb the knowledge, because they fly around the place and they remember where they've been and they go back to them, but it gives you a time to step back and absorb it. So I think I will need a mouthful of hot water or something. Okay. Yeah, they're lovely creatures. I mean, I would say balance with them too, actually. Balance as well with them. Right, so as a whole, I think the leaves are they've all come together in a beautiful, calm and steady energy, I think. And they're all together. They're speaking about patience. They're speaking about growth. They're speaking about transformation and balance. The first few, the tortoise, the seahorse, the acorn, that is all about things unfolding on that path we're walking on. Oh, and all those beautiful hearts. I love it. Um, and walk on that path. They're telling you to walk on that path with deep purpose. You know, absolutely know deep down that you're on the right path, that this path is for you. And none of these leaves make me feel rushed. And I feel like that's part of the message. You know, it's a little bit of a trust, balance, patience, slow down, rest, and it's what we're growing in our life at the moment, and what we're growing right now. I feel like this is a big part of it. What we're growing right now, in this beautiful trust, in this beautiful patience, is something that is just meant to last for forever. It's going to be beautiful, beautiful. Yes, yeah, that's awesome, Peter. Yeah, I'm looking forward to diving deep into your leaves. It looked like so many. Um, Even those smallest, tiniest beginnings, you know, like that butterfly, they hold amazing promise of beautiful, meaningful change. They really do. And there's also a strong sort of thread going through the leaves of connection, and of that trust I'm talking about, but also the harmony between those energies as well. Because we have the lovebirds, we have the figure skaters, all, and the balancing yogi guy. That is all about trusting, but it's this part of it is all about uh, the relationships in our life, and those relationships in our life that we nurture, that we move into a deeper presence with the other person's energy. Those are the ones that are going to help us on that path to that lasting change. um, and maybe it's even with yourself. Maybe those are showing you that pleasure, Mim, you have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, yeah, it is, Howard. And I think it's just, you know, it doesn't have to be someone else either. It can be, oh, wind's got up. It could be that relationship with yourself. You know, we tend to forget about ourselves, and a lot of us don't love what we see either, and we need to nurture that relationship as well, definitely. And probably need to nurture that relationship over and above nurturing other relationships, because you need to be able to have that beautiful relationship with yourself to have those deep, meaningful relationships with someone else who's going to help you on your path. Um, Definitely balance, you know, and we can have that balance with ourselves, we can have that balance with another relationship, and um, just and absolutely allow support in when you need it. Allow support to come into your life if you need it, because life is like a beautiful, it will start moving more gracefully, like a beautifully timed dance, when we allow all that connection to happen, that love for ourselves, that deep relationship with someone else maybe, and that all that connection is like just a beautifully perfectly, magically timed dance. But also the leaves, I think also the leaves are talking about that rest, that reflection, that, taking in knowledge, allowing yourself moments of stillness. Just be still. And, you know, sit outside if you can and just be still and see what the universe has to say to you. And yeah, we tend to be busy bees. But we don't have to, and especially on our journey in life, we don't have to be constantly moving forward to be making progress. Um, even when we pause and have that unseen support, like the gnome represents, so our unseen guides, the angels, the fairies, all that unseen support that continues to work in our favor when we're resting a little bit, when we're finding that stillness. Things are still progressing. And then finally, I feel like there's also that thread of renewal and grounded strength that's coming through. There was a lot of strength as well in this cup. The frog, he was bringing around about that beautiful cleansing energy. So maybe there's something that you feel deep down that you need to start, some sort of energy that you need to start cleansing. Cleanse your aura daily, and that is our body's energy system. So cleanse that daily, and you will have that grounded strength then to move forward in renewal and progress on your path. But the heron is there too, and he's saying that stand confidently on that path, on that journey of your life. Stand confidently. It's yours. It's precious. And even that cow, he was honoring that as well. And he's honoring his past, but he was still moving forward with wisdom. And that's beautiful. So altogether, I think the leaves they're whispering. I love it when I imagine leaves whispering to me. They're whispering to us that this is the time of steady movement, steady journey on your path, where you incorporate patience and trust, and then that beautiful effort that will shape something beautiful and meaningful, and it will be deeply grounded in your life then. That was a beautiful message, I think, from the leaves. They really spoke to me, about especially about not rushing that journey. That slow progress is there's still things going on even if you're in that stillness and rest, and that to me is just delightful, and that means a lot to me. Now you might find that whole message spoke to you, or you might find that one of the symbols spoke to you, and that's beautiful. Carry that forward. Write it, and like Peta was saying, and she messed up her journal with a T, but have a journal with your tea leaf readings in it. Do tea leaf readings for yourself. Have a journal. Keep an eye out on them, because some things will happen instantly. Some things will happen, within 2 or 3 weeks. So, excuse me. So you will. It's lovely to go back and go, hey, yes, that was in the leaves. So, yes, fabulous. Any questions, anyone? Any questions? I have a little bit more of my, get that leaf out of the way. And yes, Petter, I will have a good look at yours. But keep talking. Keep talking. And you found similarities in your cup too. Yes, yeah, yeah. I'll keep gas banging. Yeah, it's just delightful, isn't it? When you see these beautiful messages, and it's the tea leaves are like. Speaking of oracle cards, I must remember to do our last one, mustn't I? Like oracle cards. If you do those daily, they give you beautiful messages. But the tea leaves are just such a delightful way to do it. I love tea. So why not read the leaves? It's just fabulous. I love it. I love it. And yeah, it's and I love that I'm sharing this with you, this unique way of finding out or confirming something on your journey and through the tea leaves. It's just fabulous. Oh dear. Did anyone else have a cup of tea that they had leaves in? And Peter sent her mine, and I'm going to have a lovely time looking at those ones and seeing what I can see too. So, and yes, it is fabulous, isn't it, Peter? When we put all our beautiful, and as Hal put, our amazing imagination into the cup, and the things that you see yourself in the cup are the things that it's that little whisper, that's going on, and it's telling you that's what's in the cup, and that message from that is what you need in your life. And I love those little whispers. Yeah, fabulous. Wonderful, wonderful. Oops. Let's see what our magical herb has to offer. This is our magical herb oracle deck. I love that, Howard. Thank you. That's made me smile. That is so delightful. I love that. Right, let's see what beautiful herb will come out of this one. It is. It's such fun, isn't it? And it's lovely to. We've got to have some joy in life, joy and magic in life. We definitely do. Absolutely. Oy, oy, oy. All right. Let's see what magical herb we have today. Oh, see, these know too. See, we were talking a lot about protection in our cup. How we have those beautiful unseen guides. Oh, I had one in there already. Oh well, that must have been last week. Communication. It didn't get to come again. Exactly. Oh, I love that, P. I would love to do that. An Arabian coffee shop. Oh, that would be heaven. Even though I can't drink coffee, I love the smell of it. Someone else can drink my coffee for me. Um, yeah, and it is. I so many times I do my own cup, and I'm just blown away that those beautiful leaves can tell me so much and so much meaning for me, for what's happening in my life. Yes, coffee is all smell, isn't it? I love coffee. I had to give it up about uh, 13 odd years ago when I nearly died. Um, yeah, it must be about 13 years ago now. And I just couldn't drink coffee afterwards. And I was a coffee girl. I was a black coffee girl. No, I just, but now, and I just couldn't drink it again. Yeah, which was really sad. But then it got me to this beautiful tea drinking thing. So, hey. Oh, you've done a palmist. I love that too. I haven't done that either. Wonderful. That is so cool. No, no, I don't think I am. And so long as I can still smell it occasionally, that is just because, as you said, it's all about the smell. It's fabulous. Protection. Let's see what this. The herb is echinacea, is what I should be saying. Let's hold it with this hand because the camera is up here today. Echinacea is beautiful. I'm assuming most of you would know echinacea. Yes. There is a need to take a more active role in strengthening your defenses, and moderation may be called for as energies seem to be out of balance. Do not bottle up feelings or thoughts, as now is the time to voice concerns calmly and with care to ensure future similar issues do not arise in the same way again. Echinacea, beautiful. Patience may also be needed as a little self-reflection to work out what is you really want and to stay true to your purpose and inner truth. And so echinacea is native to Eastern and Central North America. It's a perennial plant. It grows to about 1.2 meters or 47 inches in height. The leaves are hairy. Don't know that you can see that on there, but the leaves are hairy and rough in texture. The cone-shaped flower heads are usually purple. That's sort of purpley red. Hey, Eve. And the florets within the flower head are hermaphroditic. I can never say these big words. Yeah. Echinacea is beautiful for boosting spells. If you are rituals and spells, beautiful for that. Beautiful for any magical work. Beautiful for protection, for inner strength, for calm. It is connected, excuse me, to Zeus and Jupiter. Its planet, its signs are Sagittarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, and its element is fire. So echinacea is used in offerings to spirits by Native Americans, and growing echinacea around your home will draw in prosperity and protect those who live within. Have you grown it, Peta? When going through hard times, you can carry the herb with you to provide and tap into your inner strength. Lovely. And the addition of echinacea to any spell will increase its power. Not echinacea, okay. This simple spell can be cast just before another spell to boost its power. There we go. You can also do it alone to boost your personal power and strengthen your defenses. So what you do is you get together a piece of music that makes you feel strong. I love that. A glass of water or juice and a teaspoon of echinacea liquid. And so you put on your music. It's a bit like having a cup of tea. Do this with a cup of tea as well. Put on your music and place the glass of water or juice in the center of the room. Add the echinacea and say, protect and strengthen. Oh, I love this. Dance, jump up and down, sing, or make noise to raise as much energy as possible. There we go. Just all out. Dance like nobody's watching you. I love it. And focus on protection and strength, and drink the echinacea potion as quickly and safely as possible. I love that. And yes, you've got to be careful with the echinacea. Some people can have it and some people can't. It is it's one of those things that you can't do. If you can't have it though, and I can't, if you put, you could get this card. You could print a card like this off, or a picture of echinacea, and you can put that underneath your cup of water or juice, and have the energy. The energy will still flow. If you put in the added attention, the energy will still flow. Yeah, I think a lot of people can't. But yes, so you can do it that way, and get that energy flowing. Or if you're lucky enough to have the tree, then get a piece of the tree and sit that beside the cup as well, and then dance. I want to see videos of you all dancing and laughing and jumping for joy. I can't wait to see them. Because I'll have to do it in my mind. I have to close my eyes and imagine myself dancing and leaping around. But I will sing. I will play music. I will do this. I think sing and bash my drum and all my percussion instruments. I think, yeah. I love it. I will put that ritual in my All Things Tea, and so you can all try it out. Can't wait to can't wait to see you do it. That is fabulous. Yes, beautiful. All right. If you wish to support me in continuing in my work here with you, not that I would, I just love spending this time with you, so I will always keep doing it. But you can support me in different ways. It doesn't have to be financial. You can support me by coming to these lives, to listening to my tracks, giving me good ratings, and listening to them over and over again, because that helps as well. And yeah, just just coming back and seeing me again and again and again. Wonderful. And tomorrow I will be back. Tomorrow is our crystals and essential oil. So we pick a crystal and an essential oil, and we talk about each one individually, then we talk about them together, then we do a beautiful meditation. We have different blends and things that come from it, and so yeah. Yes, I'm just about finished, Eve, just about finished. Oh yes, it would, Peta. Yeah, do that, absolutely. I've got my crystal bowls, but I feel like I need something more. So I have a tongue drum, so I might get my tongue drum out. I might get my rain stick out, and I might get my little nut shakery thing, and go to town. But yes, so tomorrow we're talking about labradorite and chamomile tomorrow. So if you want to know a little bit more about those two, then pop along. You need to be studying, Eve. You need to be studying. All right, my darlings. Wonderful to spend this time with you. It is always my pleasure. I love it. I'm not game to use my why is that, Peta? Oh, because you don't want rain. Ah, thank you, Howard. Yes, it is just beautiful, isn't it? I love that one. I love that one. Yeah, because it does bring rain. That's probably it. I was playing mine yesterday, and look, we've had a whole heap of thunderstorms and hail and stuff today. So yeah, I think she knows about that one, Howard. I'm not sure. Yeah, but yeah, it is. I love that one. I love them all. They're all beautiful. I mean, I have a Mala one, which is much more just connecting with your higher self with that one. It is beautiful. Then we have the morning face yoga, which is another lovely, beautiful self care practice. Then the tea ones, and then the crystal ones tomorrow. So it is. I love doing it. I love doing it. All right. Thank you for your beautiful blessings, and love to you all. And I hopefully see you tomorrow. Bless you all, and bye.